What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Ken here. So today's video is going to be all about transplanting, and basically what that is, we're going to be taking grass from an area on the side of my house where I really don't pay a lot of attention to, but we got some Bermuda grass over there that's well established. So we're going to take grass from over there and put it into the backyard where I have some Bermuda that's really not growing as great as it should be. So we're going to transplant that grass over there and bring it back here. And I've already got some started. I'm going to show you guys this. All right, guys, so I've already started some. This is an area where I had put some sand to cover up a spot that we had. I pulled up some stuff that was up underneath the grass. The old homeowner had a pool back here. I guess she had a drainage system that was coming out. So we pulled that out, and it kind of left a little hole. So I just to cover it up, I put some sand and a little topsoil down there. So as you can see, we've already started all of this. So I pulled some grass from the side of my house, and we already put it down here, and to get that going. But the area we're gonna be focusing on today is gonna be this area right over here. I've already got one started already, but we're just gonna put a little. And this is not as bad as it is. It should be, I guess, because the water comes down here, and this area does not get a lot of, it doesn't. The Bermuda grass doesn't grow that great right here. So what we're going to do, I'm going to do a little bit of transplanting in some of the spots. I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to be using to do that. But we're also going to be using some black cow manure or compost to do that as well, to get that kind of even. Also, here are some areas that I put some sand, and you really can't tell that the sand is there. But I put some sand in just to show you how aggressive Bermuda grows. It already came up through that sand, but the little spot over there, it just wasn't coming in as quickly. So I wanted to go ahead and get this started. And again, we're gonna put some black top over this as well. May even do some seed, some Bermuda seed, just to help it out just a little bit. But again, this is a spot that we're working with, that I've already done and got that completed. And trying to survey the lawn to make sure we don't have anything else. And if you guys wondering what's going on over here, this was Palisade Georgia last year and didn't come back for some reason. So what we're gonna do, I got the guys coming out next week, or we got the next. We're gonna take all this up and we're gonna put just Bermuda grass, because it needs to be Bermuda grass. The whole entire backyard is pretty much Bermuda, except for 1 or 2 spots. So we're gonna basically go from that corner over there all the way over here. It's gonna all be Bermuda grass. So we're gonna put some Bermuda sod down and pretty much get this back working. But it tried, for some reason, didn't come back. Georgia is so tricky. But it is what it is. So we're gonna take this up and put Bermuda here. We're also gonna put Bermuda in a little spot over there as well. That's some Georgia as well. So we're gonna do that. But for today's video, let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm using, and get this taken care of. All right, guys, so that is the tool that I'm going to be using to take up the Bermuda, transplant it, as I should say, from my side of my house over here to some of the spots over there. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to use this tool, and we're going to do that. And I'm going to show you guys how that works. But if you're wondering where I got this from Lowe's. I just want to tell you, it is not the easiest tool to use. It does take a lot of effort, depending on how hard your soil is. But so yeah, we're going to use this tool, and it only costs, I think I still got the tag on it, $19.98. So in my Lowe's, in my area, it only costs $19.98. So again, we're going to take that tool and we're going to transplant some of the grass from the side of my house to back here, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how that works. All right, guys, so one thing I want to show you is, look how deep it gets right here. So you can see all of the roots that came out from that, from the grass that I pulled up. So this is going to be transplanted. And what I got this little thing my wife didn't use. This is just for garden tool, a garden little thing here. So I got this. I'm putting all of my grass that I pulled up inside of here. And I got some seeds, and this seed is gonna come in handy for two particular reasons. I'm gonna use this seed to put back in here to help grow the grass, but I'm also gonna put some compost and a little bit of peat moss on top of that to keep the seeds from being eaten by the birds. So this seed is gonna come in handy in both ways. So let's get back to the back, and I'll show you guys what I'm doing back there. All right, guys. So in examining my yard, I found out I had a couple more spots that are more dire than the area that I was looking at first. So I'm actually going to put the grass that I just got up, I'm going to put them in these spots instead of the spots we talked about before, only because these are a little bit more bare than the other ones. So that's what we're going to do. We're still going to use this tool right here, and we're going to take the dirt here and we're going to put it into the side of my yard that I took these grass right here out of. So that's what we're going to do. Alright guys, so you can see I got my plugs out already, and I got the holes dug pretty much for where my other grass is going to go. And so basically all we're going to do now is just fill the holes with the grass. Again, it got all the good roots. All right, so all the holes have been filled, and we're going to take these plugs and put them in here. All right guys, as you can see now, I got my peat moss right over here, and I got my black cow, and I got my plugs, and I got the seeds. I'm going to show you how we're going to do this. As you can see, I've already got some did right here to do the other side of the yard. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and take these. Actually, first we're going to pull a little bit of seed in the bottom, you know, just to help it out. Not much. We're going to put these plugs in each one of these holes. Got to stump that one down. And it's okay to do that. It's going to basically mold together once all the rain and photosynthesis and all that stuff take place. So as you can see, you can tell that the plugs are put down there. So what we're going to do, we're going to dress it up. So we're going to put some seed on top, and we're going to add some black cow, and we're going to add some peat moss. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix the seed in the black cow in this little thing here. Alright guys, so now I got my seed and my black cow mix. Just going to add them on top of these plugs, just surrounding them. Make sure there's no head showing. So we're just going to put this on top of that. And then we're going to add some peat moss on top of that for just for drought, and just make sure they don't get eaten by the birds. Alright guys, so that's how they look on almost like little pancakes. Then we're gonna throw some peat moss on top of that to keep it in place and hold moisture for the seeds, and also help from stop being eaten by the birds. So let's add some peat moss. Alright guys, as you can see, there they go. And last thing to do is water it, and then just let nature take its place. Just remember, you're gonna have, just like with new seeds, you're gonna have to water this as often as you can. I would say 2 times per day, preferably in the morning and afternoon. But as you can see, I've already got some already over here started, and that's it. And what it's gonna do, the holes are not showing, it's gonna be leveled. So this is, you don't have to worry about not being leveled as well. So, and that's it guys. So alright guys, if y'all enjoyed that little video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that bell for notification. Don't forget to subscribe, and check out all the stuff I have listed down below. And I have everything that I did listed down below, so you guys can do that for yourself. So alright guys, that's it. I'll see you guys next time. And again, if you enjoyed the video, thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks. Alright guys, one last thing. I know I said I was gone, but one last thing. When you put this down, don't use an impact sprinkler because it's just basically going to be too heavy and too hard on the ground for those particular seeds. Also, if you're using Milorganite, you can add a little bit of Milorganite before you add the peat moss. That'll help as well. I didn't add it. I added after the fact. So again guys, don't use an impact sprinkler, a fan sprinkler, or something like that. Don't over soak it as well, because that peat moss is going to help control the moisture and all of that, keep it moist. And don't use an impact sprinkler, and do not, and if you want to, I'm sorry, to use Milorganite as a fertilizer to help keep things going and to help to jumpstart that. You can do that with the seeds as well. I'm out this time guys. Peace.